Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Bengt. Welcome back to another video. In this one, talking about something very important, right? Let's talk about money, specifically how acting broke is how you get rich and how acting rich is how you go broke, right? So most of you guys, you know, are probably between 14, 15, 16, 17 to like 24, 25 like myself, right? Now, I'm fortunate to be in a position where I chose to pursue business and money and finance and understanding that and becoming literate in that very early, like right out of high school. So I've got a little bit of experience, right? I've ran a couple businesses, touched a little bit of money, and I can honestly say that I've learned a lot of valuable lessons about the difference between being frugal and being smart with money, and also allowing yourself to splurge a little bit and have fun. And you only live life once, so why not enjoy some of the things and the fruits of your labor, etc., right? So acting rich is how you go broke. Now, one thing that I never ever do is spend money to impress people that I don't even like. This is something that a lot of other people have talked about. Maybe you've heard about this before, but it's super, super important because I still see people do it all the time. And once you get a little bit of money, you almost feel like you want to show it off. And that's another thing in business. And when I've dealt with other people or just kind of um, in interactions and networking and stuff like that, it's very easy to tell who has real money and who's got like a little bit, maybe some new money, and then who's just completely like, you know, faking it till they make it, right? Now, oftentimes the people that talk about money the most are the ones that have the least of it. I've noticed that when it comes to business partners or, talking with other guys that are very successful, the ones that don't want to talk about how much money they're making are the ones that are making real big boy fucking money. The ones that are like always trying to tell you how much money they make, or like rubbing it in your face kind of, or like going out of their way in conversation to share with you how much money they make, is like, those are the guys that got some new money, they're fresh money, you know what I mean? Maybe their business is starting to do well, they're doing good, but also, again, they're showing their cards, bro. They're acting rich and they're gonna go, maybe not broke, but those are the people that you can tell just are like new to money, right? So a lot of times when you have that feeling, right, of you've got a little bit of money, maybe you just like started your business, it's doing really well, you had your first good month, you're feeling yourself, your debt's paid, you're like, okay, boom, I'm starting to like build my financial life, you know what I mean? I'm starting to accumulate some resources here. And as a man, that feels really fucking good. And you should be happy, you should be proud of yourself. But when people try to go out of their way to show that or to flex that, it's really like, bro, you're not really proving anything to anybody. You look like a fucking goon, bro. Like, I'm not here to judge, you know what I mean? And how you want to spend your money is how you want to spend your money. But when I see guys that are walking around just like completely dripped out in like Gucci and fucking designer shit, at one point in my life, I was attracted to those kinds of things and I wanted it, but it's because I like valued the status. I bought into the hype of it, you know what I mean? But now that I see things from a much different perspective, like, bro, people that wear that kind of shit just don't impress me, bro. Because it's just like you're buying a piece of fucking fabric that comes from China anyway, that you could go down to the mall to any other store and it's the same fucking shirt, bro. And not to shit on the craftsmanship or some of the quality or the work that goes into making high-end clothes and high-end fashion, like that's a whole other topic. But it's just like, bro, it's overpriced for nothing, right? So if you're gonna go broke trying to act rich, spending money on designer or cars you can't afford, or flexing for the fucking status, trying to look like you have money when you don't, bro, it's fucking pointless. Now, we can talk about how if you've got a personal brand or a YouTube channel or social media and stuff like that, and how having those things kind of makes you appear more successful than you are, and you can use that and leverage that to build your business farther, and it almost kind of feeds into you like acting like you have more money inevitably kind of makes you more money, then that's a whole other thing. And like, I get that, but I still feel like it's a little bit fraudulent, you know what I mean? You're kind of like flexing like you got it when you don't got it, and it's just like, I don't know, you're kind of selling people the dream, and you're walking the walk, but you don't really like got it like that, you know what I mean? I don't know, I feel like the whole faking it till you make it, like influencer, here's my Lamborghini, buy my course shit. It's just kind of played out, man. Like only like fucking 16-year-olds buy that shit. Only 16-year-olds think that shit's cool. And as soon as you grow up and you mature a little bit, bro, you don't give a fuck about Gucci or Louis Vuitton or fucking, whatever other Amiri, whatever brands there are out there, man. I don't buy into the fucking hype, bro. I don't get it anymore. It's just not my taste, not my style, not what I'm interested in. I would rather buy an $8,000 suit, $10,000 suit than a fucking handbag. Like there's no practicality in that. I don't get it. Anyways, living like you're broke. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how to get rich, not how to spend your money or how to waste your money when you do get it. Acting broke will help you save money, right? Now, I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I'm like financially stable. I'm not fucking rich by any means, but I do have like my nest egg. I'm sitting on a little bit of a cushion and I'm starting to build up my financial life, right? So by doing that, there are a couple things that I take into practice, um, or that I implement in practice that have really made a difference as far as how I see my spending habits, right? I try my absolute best to save money wherever possible. I look at my life the way I would look at my business, right? What are my overhead expenses? I run my life like I run my business. And thinking about this and saying it out loud is making it click in my brain. And I'm like, yeah, this is totally how I see things, right? So when you run a business, you have overhead expenses, right? You've got labor, you got to pay your employees, maybe you've got gas and electric bill, you've got equipment, you've got materials, all of these things that you have to buy month to month, day to day, that are a cost of running your business, right? Like life to exist on this fucking planet has a cost. There's a fee for that. Every single month you got rent, you got food, you got water, you got gas, you got clothes, you got, you know, entertainment, other shit, right? Your phone bill, whatever, right? We have bills, we have overhead expenses, costs of living month to month, just like you have overhead in your business. Now, in order to make your business as profitable as possible, one of the easiest ways to do that is to reorganize and replan your business around your finances and look where you're bleeding money, right? Look at the overhead and look at where you can save money, which actually means you're making and saving more, right? So, do the same thing with your life. Look at where you're spending your money and maybe see where you can reduce certain pieces of it, right? I try my best to invest more money than I spend. And now for me, investment is a loose term, right? I view the food that I eat as an investment. I view my gym membership as an investment. I view, the books and the courses and all the things that I buy as an investment, right? So there are certain things that are going to lead to a return on that investment, right? Like the food, if you eat healthy, I don't mind spending a little bit extra for organic, you know, grass fed, whatever, like good shit, because what goes into my body becomes my body. And my health is, if there's anything to invest in, it ought to be my own body and my own brain, right? Because if those two things aren't functioning at their max, then my business, my physical, gym, whatever, all other aspects of my life are going to suffer. So I don't mind investing in those things, right? What I try to be conscious of is spending money on the things that don't lead to a return, right? The Netflixes, going out for drinks or going out to fast food, or like not fast food. Can't even fucking remember the last time I had fast food, but like going out to eat, restaurants, stuff like that. Just like, the additional expenses, the luxury things, the wants, not the needs. You know where you're spending your money where you shouldn't be. I don't have to tell you these kinds of things. You're smart. You know this. Come on, bro. But another thing I try to do is, invest in the things that I'm spending, right? If I'm gonna go to Starbucks and buy a $7 fucking cup of coffee, I'm gonna match that and buy fucking Starbucks stock, right? Like I try to do things like that where any extra money that I have, I put it into position to make me more money. And that not only gives me less money to spend on dumb shit, but it also allows me to start saving more because, bro, I can sell my stocks or crypto or other investments at any time and pull that money back out if I really needed it. But instead of having this huge fucking wad of cash burning a fucking hole in my pocket, that's money that's out into the world doing other things, making more money for me, right? So don't spend money that you don't have. Don't spend it on dumb shit. Act broke. Save your fucking money. Only invest it in things that have a return or come back to you. And don't act fucking rich, bro. Don't spend money on dumb shit to impress people you don't like. Don't flex, bro. Like I said, if you want people to know that you got it, don't let them know that you got it. That's how a real G fucking moves, bro. And all the people that I know that are extremely successful, you would never know. You'd never fucking know. So move like that. That's something that I've totally adopted, and that I want to, you know, be more like in my future, where, I don't feel like I need to impress people. I don't feel like I need to stunt or flex or show or, attract unnecessary attention. The real ones, real recognize real, right? And the ones that got it can point out and pick out the other ones that got it. So don't flex to impress your broke friends, right? That's all I got for you guys in this video. I hope you found that valuable and helpful. If you made it to the end, guess what? You're a real one. I appreciate you. I fuck with you. And I really appreciate you guys, your love and support. Drop a comment. Let me know if that resonated with you. Let me know what you're going to stop spending your fucking money on, bro. You work too hard for that shit. This economy's too fucked to be spending your money on dumb shit. So let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. We got more bangers coming very, very soon. You know the drill. Stay strong, stay blessed, stay dangerous. Catch you guys in the next one, all right? Deuces.